toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. And the Bears will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So the Baylor Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here, and you're going to see them.
Throws toward the end zone. Snags it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at touchdown, Baylor! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going up top again. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play something.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just make it.
Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Catch in the middle, it's Prentice. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
In college football, you see this a ton now, and you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Burnett. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Dropping back, it's Robertson. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On the move from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback may change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got the quick pass. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
On the set.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Using the quick game. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
On the double.
The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. Touchdown Bears! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They'll try to add another to their lead. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and you make that big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the inside give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Let's go.
Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Hudson. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They're going back to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped it, forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a Legend board in San Antonio. They're trailing by 10 to East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Got him, and nobody's close. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Breaks it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Arizona! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Robertson. Trying to set up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Floating away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Bears are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
This time he's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at...
He's got an alley. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
Back to throw, it's Robertson. Trying to pull his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive. I mean, you want to shut these people up. You want to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Arizona runs out the punt team. A low line drive and short kick. And the returner is stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Bears will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He makes a fair catch, couple steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. He's got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
Touchdown Bears! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Off the RPO, complete. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Here's a heat. Fires deep on the run. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. To the air, it's Robertson. Steps away. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Flips it out in the flat. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Working that left side. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. And the Bears have taken it inside the 20. Little touch pass to the receiver. Plows through the defense.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Wildcats backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Arizona in a hurry. To the air. It's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but that defensive play is not going to stand. They were a little too rough on the quarterback. This... trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Free yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Got the back over the middle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burnett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And Tony coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
On the move, it's Washington. Breaks into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.